now continue with the show. The Don commentating on our next match, which is the 20-person Rumble! 2 wrestlers start in the ring. Every 90 seconds, a new wrestler will enter. Competitors are eliminated when they go over the top rope and both feet touch the ground. The winner of this match will challenge for the EPW title against the Don. And the winner of tonight's main event at ReAwakening 21!
Look, Don.
And now, introducing your first competitor.
You and I go back a very, very long way. 15 years.
He is the master of the Macedonian chicken wing, the Great George!
I just want to say I think you're tremendously out of line, and I'm sure there will be repercussions from what you did. I'm here to do my job tonight. Eric was supposed to be here to do a job. You've taken him out of doing that job.
You thought I was out of line?
Majorly out of line. You thought
what I did was... You don't think that what Eric Mack was saying in there was out of line? Journalistic integrity.
Hey, he had to ask questions, okay? You don't kill the messenger.
Ask questions. They weren't questions. They were veiled insults.
Look, be that as it may, if you're going to take his place, we will do our job, okay? And I know that also you're very much invested in this show. You are going to be part of the ReAwakening main event, as Jones Good just said. And the Ticket to Madness Rumble gives someone else a spot in that position. And I know that you're very familiar with these people, so I like to think that we can be professional
and now,
here.
The second entrant.
Well, look, as long as you don't throw me veiled insults like Eric Mack, I think we can get along just fine.
Look, as I said, we know each other.
Yes.
We can work together.
Yes,
all
very
right?
much so.
And
we can call this match. I'm here just basically to see which idiot wins this. Then they will be moving on to get their butt kicked by me at ReAwakening.
And look, it'll be great to get some...
Here's the demented one, CHADWICK XXI!
I'll be picking your brain along the way and getting some great insight into some of the competitors here. We've got the Great George drawing number 1. He said that he is going to use his Macedonian chicken wing to get the win, because how are you going to throw him out if you can't use your arm? How are you going to throw him out if you're passed out in the middle of the ring?
Look, that's all very factual information, and I've seen the Great George in action. He is the current SHWA Pride champion, and that carries with it a great legacy. And this man has done some amazing things in the Southern Hemisphere Wrestling Alliance, and I hope these people realize that the company that I'm with, SHWA, produces talent just like this.
Well, Chadwick Jackson as well is a former Pride champion, I believe, as well. Don't worry, I know my stuff as well. I've caught a couple of Southern Hemisphere Wrestling Alliance matchups myself, but nonetheless, this one is underway. 20 people in this Rumble, and it starts with these two. Very tough numbers to draw here.
From the start of a Rumble, you have the worst spot, because you have to make it all the way before the last people get in. They're the freshest. They have the best chances.
That's right. It'll be a tale of endurance and tenacity for these two. Great George.
Agile.
Look, I really like the Great George. I love what he's about, but he's putting himself in danger right there. He just put himself over the top rope.
Definitely not a smart move, especially with someone as crazy as Chadwick in there.
That's true, and I must say, Chadwick Jackson, I think, is an interesting fit for a match like the Rumble, okay? This guy is a big, strong, thick individual, not overly tall either. Would be very hard to get over the top rope.
Yes, the low center of gravity helps him massively.
That it does. Great George now with a lot of momentum on his side. Is he going to try and suplex Jackson out of the ring? That might be a little overzealous, I think, from the Great George.
The Great George is very strong, but I'm not sure he's that strong.
Again, he's putting himself in a dangerous spot, considering it's a Rumble, but very confident and does it well. Oh, down he goes with a Sambo suplex from the demented Chadwick Jackson.
And that's the thing, you try the higher risk maneuvers towards someone like Chadwick Jackson, he's got that lower center of gravity, so he's going to be able to base himself and not really be taken out by such things.
That's right, he's just blatantly choking and eye gouging the Great George. All of that's completely legal. Who's next?
Entrant number 3.
Cannon Connors has drawn number 3 in the Ticket to Madness Rumble. He is a newcomer to Explosive Pro Wrestling. And I tell you what, you want to make an impact in this company and get yourself working all the way up the card. It does not get any bigger than the opportunity to main event ReAwakening, Don.
Huge rumble, and if he's not ready here and he can't handle his business here in a rumble, he's got no business in the main event of ReAwakening.
Connors is charging in now, gets caught by Chadwick Jackson. He manages to get out of that predicament. He's got him in a full Nelson now.
Yeah, where do you go from there, though? Where does that full Nelson take you? He's not going to lock him down.
Oh, there you go. Great George with the assist. Turns it into a dragon suplex.
Teamwork from two guys.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
They're supposed to, it's a singles
Macedonian
match.
chicken wing. Can he lock it in?
Not quite. Looks like he didn't quite have it.
Connors, George goes through the ropes. Oh, we're about to get another competitor.
Spear.
Just goes right through the Great George. It's competitor number 4.
Entrant number 4.
Stella Nix.
Stella Nix!
That's right, Stella Nix is not sitting at the commentary table with us here tonight. And she's going straight up face to face with a person she knows very well.
Very well. They once were a tag team, but under the guise of Father Jacobs.
That's right, a lot of history between these two. They tag team together for quite some time. They know each other well, which is exactly why we're seeing Stella Nix not back down one bit to Chadwick Jackson. Both of these two.
She would know the weak points and the strategy she would need to use against Chadwick Jackson, but I wonder if the memory loss through the whole thing would affect her ability and knowledge. But they have faced off together at Southern Hemisphere Wrestling Alliance. They had a huge matchup.
There you have it, some great insight there. Don is, Jackson just planted Stella Nix down in the center of that ring. Just deadlift, picks her up.
That is just insane strength. No matter who, the size of the person you pick up, to lift them like that just takes ridiculous strength.
Connor and George. Oh, look out! Oh, we have our first elimination.
Chadwick Jackson has been eliminated.
That is surprising to me for Chadwick Jackson to be eliminated so early.
The first. I was not at all what I was expecting.
And now he's going for the chicken wing again.
That's right. Great George has a plan.
Entrant number 5.
Oh my.
Business just picked up.
My friends, the tide of the ticket, the Madness Rumble is about to change as entrant number 5
Marcus Pitt!
is Marcus Pitt, who looks about as fierce as can be. And whoa, huge snap power slam there from what are a bunch of, let's just say, newer competitors to the Perth Pro Wrestling scene. And Marcus Pitt, is about to make him earn it. With a German suplex right there. This man is fierce.
The Marcus Pitt is a truly tried and tested veteran of
Connor's holding
wrestling.
on for dear life. Nicely done there by the rookie. I was about to say, very few people know Marcus Pitt as good as you do.
A former tag partner, me and Marcus Pitt. We
Cannon
were in the
Connors
European
has
Union
been
many moons
eliminated.
ago. And
That's right.
Whoa.
Connors.
The Great George has been eliminated.
Both been eliminated at the hands of Marcus Pitt. As we were saying, Don, you entered the business with Marcus Pitt once upon a time.
That's it. That young man in there was just a baby when I picked him up and nurtured him and helped him to become what he is today. I mean, we parted ways, but without my knowledge that I passed on to him, he wouldn't be the wrestler he is today.
Oh, F5 to the outside. Stella Nix is eliminated.
To be honest, I would expect nothing
Stella
less.
Nix has been eliminated.
This is very exciting.
No way.
Entrant number 6.
Now, at this point,
SLATER!
At this point, I don't see there being anyone else having a chance, especially with these two in the ring, the ability and the years just between the two of them. I don't see anyone else eliminating them. Yeah.
The world beater, Damon Slater. Of course, these two do not need to battle each other. They can just sit back and take out the rest of the competition until the end of the Rumble. And dare I say, who's in the Rumble that's going to be able to stop these two combined?
On their own, no one's going to be able to stop them, but combined, I mean, look at this.
Slater's going to...
This is great planning.
The
There's no
numbers
better
were
way to do
picked
it.
at random. I
Ladies
guess
and
it
gentlemen,
just fell in their
the
favor.
wrestling gods are shining down on us because now you have to be subjected to the most boring and predictable Rumble you've ever seen. The fact that we have to come out here and beat up, exactly that's what I said. The fact, cut that music off, cut that music.
There are time limits on when competitors
The
enter.
fact.
Oh,
Mr. Metal.
Oh, wait.
Ryan Allen is the next entrant.
Entrant number 7, Ryan Allen!
How
The
unfortunate.
fact, wait,
Not a position I would like to be in, I can tell you that
The
right now.
fact that we have to come out here and beat up a bunch of charity cases just to prove our worth makes me sick. Speaking of charity cases, let's address the giant elephant in the room that is the tag team division.
Slater's just holding court here,
Just completely ignoring him.
not paying
Let's
no
talk.
attention to Ryan Allen.
Let's talk.
Mr. Metal's
That's
heard
right.
just about enough. He's going to take on both members of the Untouchables.
Good
Gotta
luck.
admire that.
Good luck to him, because that's a feat in its own. But
Oh,
he certainly seems to be proving it. He
That's
can do it.
nice step up in security there. Oh, down he goes.
Get him out, Marcus. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him.
Oh, Ryan Allen's been eliminated.
Ryan Allen has been eliminated.
I feel like this is possibly exactly what's going to happen for the rest of this Rumble.
Oh, and it's Jordan Bishop. Now,
Bishop.
Metal 634 was saying that it was going to be all about teamwork. Their plan was going to be exactly
Don't
what
you
these
touch
two
the
were.
microphone.
Jordan
Well, first come, first serve.
Bishop!
First come, first serve. I mean, obviously, these guys got in first in the Untouchables. But how unfortunate. If Ryan Allen had hung on just a little longer, the tide may have turned with 2 versus 2.
Jordan Bishop's not happy with the fact that their plan has now gone out the window. And he's probably less happy about the fact that he's going to walk into a Rumble where the other 2 participants at the moment are Marcus Pitt and Damian Slater.
That is insurmountable odds. But you know what? He looks like he's just going to give it a good old-fashioned try.
Look, that's all you can do, but I feel bad for anyone who's entering this Rumble with these two here now. You literally have a tag team against you, and it's not only a tag team, but possibly the best tag team in the country. And oh, Jordan Bishop just got German suplex damn near out of his boots.
Oh, that was not the top rope. That's not which way you're supposed to go.
That's not how eliminations occur.
Well, that time was more successful.
That's how
The
it's done.
fact
Jordan Bishop has been eliminated.
that we've been on a roll and we're going to take a back seat to old dogs who bleed blue. And we're going to take a back seat to a couple of dorks and their mate Jesse
Entrant number
Lambert is a disgrace.
Wait a minute.
Dan
Oh,
Moore!
speak of the devil. Speak of the devil.
Dan Moore is entrant number 9. Now, there is no love lost between these guys. Of course, 2.5 wrestlers and the Untouchables. They've been going at it over the past few months.
That's a mistake, Dan Moore. You don't just charge in head first. You just saw it twice with 2 other guys.
The Untouchables are not fans of 2.5 wrestlers, and they really hate Jesse Lambert.
I mean, who doesn't?
I don't.
You
Oh,
prob-
German suplex again.
You are likely the only person on the planet.
The crowd loves Jesse Lambert.
Again, idiots.
Oh, look out.
Whoa. No way.
Oh. Are we going to see the Untouchables go out? I was wondering if the Untouchables were going to end up facing each other, because you have to remember last year it was Damian Slater that eliminated Marcus Pitt. Don't forget that.
That's
bit
true.
of history there.
Yeah. I wonder, and then that spilled off into a whole different set of matches. But they're back they're back friends now.
That they are. The Untouchables are on the same page. They're trying to eliminate Dan Moore. They're on the outside. They're in a very bad spot. As we're about to get a new competitor in this matchup. Who's it going to be? That's Marcus Pitt.
Entrant number 10.
Marcus Pitt leveled Dan Moore, and oh,
Here comes a competitor. Former SHWA heavyweight champion.
Taylor
former EPW Coastal champion as well, mind you, Don.
Yeah, okay. See, when he was on top, people really cared, but no one gives a damn about you when you're down and out. Let's see if he can change everything.
Is that what it's all about, Don?
That's what it is about.
We're not going to go there, but Taylor King, entrant number 10. We're at the halfway mark of this Rumble. Taylor King, of course. Whoa, beautiful.
It's a flipping neck breaker.
Flipping neck breaker done with style by the dub machine.
And now it's over. He's done. Marcus Pitt has locked those hands in for the German. No, wait.
If of course you are staying tuned to EPW social media, as you should very well do.
Whoa! Springboard European uppercut.
Does it well, does Taylor King, as he mentioned. Last year, the night the very first ticket to Madness Rumble took place, he had himself a shot at the EPW Championship.
That's right.
Against Mikey Nichols.
Should have been against the Don. I should still have been champion.
Be that as it may, Taylor King was unsuccessful in that match. It is his chance here tonight to win this Rumble and get himself back in the EPW Championship picture, as we're about to see our next entrant. Who's it going to be?
Entrant number 11.
Here we go. Now this is a man who deserves to be in the main event at ReAwakening, right here.
And he's got CJL with him. Chris J. Lazarus. I don't know why he's in a wheelchair.
Now you see, people like
King of the Carnies from the top rope with a drop kick. I'm sorry, Don, continue.
He needs to take care of his body as well. And if he needs some sort of surgery to repair a knee to make sure that he is primed and ready to look after the people in the Southern Hemisphere Wrestling Alliance, now what he has to do.
Oh, really? So what's he been doing on his knees this whole time?
Hey, cut that out.
All right, anyway, nonetheless, the King of the Carnies and the King of the Rumbles. Apparently, Chris Target has quite a long history of Rumble wins, which has made me very interested to see how he's going to go here tonight. Of course, the now former SHWA.
The true SHWA heavyweight champion.
Doesn't have the belt anymore. He lost it fair and square to EPW's own and EPW original Tyler Jacobs. But that notwithstanding, Chris Target has himself a hell of an opportunity here tonight to get himself a shot at the EPW Championship, which is very dangerous, mind you, if he gets himself in that spot.
He's definitely got more chance than anyone else. But when we get there, we're friends. Just like you saw with DAMIAN SLATER and Marcus Pitt, Chris Target and I, we're on the same page. If we both make it to ReAwakening, I'll make it.
Entrant number 12.
We'll see if he makes it.
It's a very good call, Don. It could have massive repercussions for whoever the EPW champion is after tonight.
Shahil!
King Shahil, I have seen him in action before. I've called matches of him in the Southern Hemisphere Wrestling Alliance. This is someone to watch out for, Don. I'm sure you'll agree.
Yes, well, King Shahil is, he's a king, for starters. Like, maybe people don't realize that, even though it's in his name. And I've always been impressed by his abilities in the ring. And he is very much about to jump in. I mean, he's smart. He's waiting. He's biding his time, waiting for the right moment to get in there.
Well, why rush in? Honestly, a Rumble's all about endurance, and the best thing you can do is try and keep yourself fresh. It's Taylor King now. Oh, feeling the wrath of King Shahil. This is the first time competing in an EPW ring. Nice leg lariat there.
Was here to show out. He's here to show out for SHWA, where he came from.
Doing it in style, mind you. Looking at an absolute picture, and has just as much chance as anyone to be the winner of the ticket to Madness Rumble.
Taking center of the ring, that's good. He's commanding the ring, he's ready to get going, and what is happening now? He didn't get his entrance gear off. Oh no, wait, what is this?
13. Johnny Ducks!
It's Johnny Ducks, the Black Mamba has entered the ticket to Madness Rumble. And of course, like you said, part of Team Target. The odds are changing now. Not only do we have 2 members of TMDK, we've got 2 members of Team Target.
Yes, hello, Mr. Lazarus. It's good to see you. Yes, but that disrespect for Eric Mack, we don't have to see him ever again. I sorted him out, don't you worry. Now, this is when the Rumbles start to get crazy. The numbers build up,
right.
and you wonder if TMDK are going to remain on the same page if they get under fire.
That's right, and Team Target, the Dux brothers, they have said if they get the win in the Rumble, they're going to give their shot at the EPW Championship to Chris Target.
Loyal soldiers, the Dux brothers, loyal soldiers.
That's loyalty on another level. You wouldn't find too many people dumb enough to give it away.
Dumb enough, smart enough, smart enough. They are making moves in professional wrestling. Maybe you don't see them, maybe you don't get them, maybe you're just not as smart as Chris J. Lazarus and myself.
What's the deal with the sparkling water? I don't get it.
Look, I'm not a fan of sparkling water, but you know what? If it gives them what they need, hydration, 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen, with a little bit of fizz, who knows?
All right. And who are we going to see next as entrant number 14?
Entrant number 14.
This is it.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Now,
Tommy Hurts.
now you will see a very green victory here tonight.
Well, it is an absolute game changer. There are 2 members of the Untouchable. There are 3 members all of Team Target, as both Dux brothers and Chris Target are currently in the Rumble. You've got Damian Slater with Dan Moore working over in the far corner. Marcus Pitt laying the boots in the opposite corner to Taylor King. As look, the Dux brothers are protecting Chris Target here. It's almost comical.
No, smart. Pardon me, smart move. I mean, he is the money of Team Target, so they are doing their jobs. They're smart boys, very loyal, and you know what? Whatever it takes. And I got to take my hat off to them.
Damian Slater doesn't seem too impressed, but he's willing to let them just do their thing over in the corner. Oh, Taylor King. Things not looking good for the Dub Machine, who's had a very up and down year, has Taylor King. He won the Coastal Championship, lost it in his first defense. It's been very mixed, and it'll be so good for Taylor King to get the win here in the Ticket to Madness Rumble. Meanwhile, Dan Moore's down on the mat.
Looks like he's making some sort of a plan with King Shahil.
Shahil and Dan Moore going at it to the Dux brothers.
See, that's where the protection comes in. Smart. Chris Target.
Entrant number 15.
Wait. Oh, it's the 3rd Dux brother, Harry Dux.
This Dux is useless.
You could say all the Ducks are in a row.
You could. You 100% could.
How am I making jokes like Eric would? Oh, Mr. Thompson just broke his whiteboard over that skull.
Entrant number 15, Mr. Thompson.
That can't. No.
Well, I mean, he's in the ring, so you can't sort of say he's not in it. Harry Dux didn't make it to the ring. He's a substitute.
Substitute, okay.
And you know, substitute and a teacher, substitute teacher. It works out. It's all maths.
You know what? Why not? Mr. Thompson was at the merchandise desk earlier with a very sour look on his face. Not that he ever looks anything other than sour. He posted a video to the socials. Of course, EPW Perth, give us a follow. We're on all forms of social media. We've got a YouTube channel as well. Look us up. Saying that it was the end of the school holidays and he's been putting his feet up. But now he's in the Rumble. He's getting himself a shot to get the Madness Rumble. Could we see Mr. Thompson be up against you and whoever the EPW champion is, the main event of ReAwakening?
I mean, I look forward to it because I know I can beat Mr. Thompson. That's not a problem. But it's a perfect swerve. He's a smart man. Maybe I should be more concerned about Mr. Thompson.
Maybe. And maybe not.
Well, that did not work out well for him. Reverse whip.
Entrant number 16.
Oh!
Mikey Broderick!
The Universal Swolger is in the house. And we talked about Team Target, Chris Target and the Dux brothers. There's 3 of them. There's now 3 TMDK members, my friend.
This is true. Odds are slightly more even, I guess. However...
Even? Are you kidding me? Look at TMDK and look at Team Target. They are like worlds apart. This man is doing squats with someone in a fireman's carry. I don't think that the Dux brothers could do a squat without someone on their shoulders.
Can he do it? Does a squat win him a championship? I don't think so.
We're about to find out, the Don.
See, look at that. Look at that. All those squats, and all it took was 1 push from Mr. Thompson.
Yeah, but he's still in the matchup.
Barely.
Look at that, skinning the cat like a boss. Oh, and the Dux brothers, are they?
No, they're still in it. They're still in it.
Mr. Thompson just eliminated
Johnny
both.
and Tommy Ducks have been eliminated.
That wasn't the plan. That was not the plan.
Tommy Ducks and the Black Mamba are out of here, and so is Mr.
Thompson has been eliminated.
Johnny and Tommy Ducks, the Ducks brothers, are out of there. Mr. Thompson can hit the bricks
What
as
is
well.
happening? What is happening? This is ridiculous. Chris Target is now unprotected.
Hey, it is a rumble. It is
Entrant number
unpredictable.
17.
Oh,
He is
this
the
is-
SHWA champion, Tyler
This-
FN
Tyler FN Jacobs, the Southern Hemisphere Wrestling Alliance champion.
Absolute idiot. The worst human being.
I'm sorry, he is an EPW original. He's taken out the Ducks as well.
Oh,
They can get the quack out of here.
Don't you think for 1 second that I haven't had business with this man in the past? He's an EPW original, but I've been around a hell of a long time.
Yes,
and I've
you
done a
have.
hell of a lot of things, and I feel like everyone forgets that.
Hey, if Tyler Jacobs wins the ticket to Madness Rumble, he could be the first person to simultaneously hold the SHWA and the EPW championship and be the king of Western Australian wrestling.
Except for the fact when Julian Ward held them both.
You had to ruin my bid.
I did, because you and like Eric Mack have no respect for the Southern Hemisphere Wrestling Alliance. You don't pay attention, you don't look.
The
Now
Southern
maybe you
Hemisphere
will.
Wrestling Alliance wants respect. They're going about it the bloody wrong way, my friend.
We're not going to sit on our hands and beg.
Look, we can, there'll be opportunities to talk about this later. We've got, what? We've got about 7 people, 8 people in this Rumble still, and more on the way, my friends. No idea who we're going to see next.
Entrant number 18.
There have been familiar
Well, here we
faces
go.
and unfamiliar faces, but I think things are going to drastically change.
Walker!
Now this man is an animal. He's a monster. He has no allegiances, but I can guarantee you, Chris J. Lazarus has a plan.
You better believe it. Blake Walker is entering the ticket to Madness Rumble, and a man of his size, his strength, his stature is going to be so very hard to take over the top rope.
100%, and just the strength of this man. You watch this, amazing.
Oh, the champion just got chokeslammed.
Taking complete control is Blake Walker, because that's the kind of man he is.
Oh, spinning sidewalk slam. The dub machine just got planted.
What? What are you doing, Walker?
Is he going to eliminate Target?
No!
Oh, Shahil.
What is he doing? Shield, has he been eliminated? What is going on here?
He is. I think he's still in. I think he went under the ropes.
Yes. He's in danger now. Who's next? Blake Walker needs to take back control. Throw out King Shahil.
Entrant number 19.
Effing carnage. Here we go. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. Let's go. More green. More green all day.
Whoa, here it is. Felix Young has
Here's
entered
one
the
half
Rumble.
of the EPW and SHWA Tag Team Champions, Felix Young.
EPW and SHWA Tag Team Champion Felix Young. He entered through the crowd. If you were watching the entranceway, you were looking in the wrong place.
See, this is the kind of man who is smart, he's agile, he can do all the things. He's a former SHWA heavyweight champion, and he is going to run this. Him and Chris Target. No, what is...
Tyler Jacobs just used him as a stepping stone into a bulldog. Of course, Tyler Jacobs and Chris Target, no love lost for each other. It was at the last Southern Hemisphere Wrestling Alliance show that Tyler Jacobs won the heavyweight championship.
Stole the heavyweight championship. He doesn't deserve it.
Is he eliminated? Tyler Jacobs has been eliminated.
Tyler FN Jacobs has been eliminated.
We're so happy right now, aren't
So
you, Don?
I love this so much. That's what you get.
The final entrant.
Oh my goodness. Your mate.
Entrant number 20. Can you imagine?
No, I cannot imagine it.
Dare to dream.
It is a statistical impossibility.
It's not an impossibility. He is an entrant in the Ticket to Madness
The
Rumble.
20th and final entrant, Jesse Lambert.
Jesse Lambert, he's wheeling about CJL. He's grabbing a ladder. And has he got a mullet?
You know what? I expect nothing less from a man like Jesse Lambert.
Jesse
mullet,
Lambert is
the
in the
worst.
Rumble. He's in with a fighting chance. Can you imagine Jesse Lambert made it in the Rumble? Oh, Blake Walker's been eliminated. Yeah.
Far too.
Blake Walker has been eliminated.
We now have 2 members of 2.5 wrestlers. We have 2 members of Team DK in this one. We have Felix Young and Chris Target representing the green brand of Southern Hemisphere Wrestling Alliance. Taylor King is in there as well. All entrants have entered the Rumble. One of these individuals will be the main eventer of ReAwakening. Don't forget, we've got Broderick in there too. That's 3 members of Team DK, if you will.
You know what? I don't think they are as loyal to each other as Team Target was to each other. I feel like, I'm telling you, we're going to see Chris Target remain at the end and win this Rumble. What?
Felix Young. He's
You're
out
kidding
there.
me. Oh
Felix
my-
Young has been eliminated.
What is happening?
What is happening? It's a Ticket to Madness Rumble. You don't know what you're going to see. And right now, the Untouchables and 2.5 wrestlers. Wait a minute. Jesse Lambert, who is clearly madly in love with Amber, as we've seen. His tag team partner's getting the crap beaten out of him.
He just made a massive mistake. He is going to pay dearly for that. They gave him mercy, and now he's going to have his face punched in.
He's doing the Untouchables pose. Is he trying to get favor with him? The Untouchables absolutely hate Jesse Lambert with a passion.
That is something we can agree on. The
Oh,
Untouchables.
Dan Moore, Michinoku
no.
driver to the world beater. Pit now. Thought he was going to go for that TKO.
Completely legal.
Blatant low blow, but it's all above board in a Rumble.
Marcus Pitt, very smart. He's bending and stretching. The rules don't apply for that sort of thing. He's allowed to do it.
There's
He's
only
going
one
to
rule
win.
in the Rumble. If you go over the top rope, your 2 feet hit the floor, you're eliminated. That's it. It's the only rule. You can low blow. Perfectly fine.
See, did you see? There is maybe not
they
as much.
just eliminated Dan Moore.
Dan Moore has been eliminated.
No.
Well, there's no real loss there.
Yes, there is. Oh,
No
my
way!
Marcus Pitt
God.
and DAMIAN SLATER have been eliminated.
Don, Jesse Lambert just eliminated the Untouchables.
That is ridiculous. How does that even happen? What?
I believe hell has frozen over. Pigs have flied, and I'm lost for words, Don. Please, help me out here.
We have seen the most unlikely thing I have ever seen in professional wrestling. And then
when we just saw the jaw get kicked off of Jesse Lambert.
I'm fairly sure I saw a tooth fly into the audience right then. And that's Jesse Lambert is finished.
Untouchables are beside themselves there, beating the crap out of Lambert and Dan Moore at ringside. Meanwhile, this Rumble isn't over. The crowd has become unglued. We've got Broderick, we've got Taylor King, we've got Chris Target.
And your winner will be Chris Target. I'm telling you, with these chances, he's got 33.33% chance of winning this Rumble at this point.
Is that how fractions work? I was never very good at maths. Nonetheless, one of these men will main event ReAwakening alongside yourself, Don, and whoever wins this ladder match here tonight. Of course, it was earlier this year that Mikey Broderick made his way to Western Australia to call his home and join EPW Perth. He's been a welcome addition, and what a way to finish his first year in EPW than main eventing the biggest show of the year. Taylor King, as we said, very up and down year. He was the Coastal Champion. Could he finish his year as the EPW Champion? And Chris Target, your mate, if I can say so.
You can.
Don, Chris Target finishing his year as the EPW Champion would be huge and would be so detrimental to the blue brand. But nonetheless, It's not unfathomable for either of these three men to main event. And whoa, Broderick! Strong enough to take down both competitors.
Now, I'm surprised. Taylor King, after the wars that he went through with Chris Target, they actually kind of worked together for a minute there.
Oh.
Maybe they saw Broderick as a bigger threat than each other. They know each other so well, whereas the unknown factor in this, Mikey Broderick, and he hang in there, Target, hang in there.
Of course, Taylor King has been in the Rumble the longest.
See, that will be the highlight of Taylor King's career, is standing across the ring from me at ReAwakening. And it won't get any higher than that because he will not win if he wins this match.
What the hell is Mr. Thompson doing? Of course, he and Broderick have been going at it for the last couple of months, but he was eliminated for this Rumble. Get the hell out of here!
You know what? I like what he's doing. Mr. Thompson's a smart guy. Look at that.
Oh, come on. He has no...
Fantastic.
That is absolute
Mikey Broderick
crap.
has been eliminated.
Mr. Thompson has been a thorn in the side of Broderick for long enough. He's just cost him a shot at main eventing ReAwakening. This is just... Wait, Lambert's still in it?
He's what?
I thought he was gone ages ago.
I thought he would be still knocked out.
Zoinks!
Unbelievable. This is not happening. This is not happening.
Don, where were you? Where were you when Jesse Lambert just hit the zoinks on Chris Target and got ready to take out the ticket to Madness Rimble?
Jesse Lambert has been eliminated.
That is exactly how it goes down. Jesse Lambert gets this much luck, and then it all goes away.
The king of the Rumble, the king of the carnies, Chris Target and Taylor King, the dub machine, the final two competitors. Taylor King has been in it since entrant number 10.
I am getting shades of Mid-Year Mayhem 2021.
What happened there?
That's where Chris Target and Taylor King faced off, and Chris Target won.
Well, these two are going hell for leather here, dishing out the hard shots to each other. One of these two men will get themselves a ticket to the main event of ReAwakening. Oh no, Taylor King!
It's done, it's all over. No way, I was sure that was it for Taylor King.
Oh my goodness.
Chris Target measuring. Big springboard. No!
Oh, no! Shot to the face by the dub machine, Taylor King, who needs to get himself back inside the ropes. There you go. One of these men.
Silly move. Vulnerable. There you go. Look at that.
That's right. He's in a vulnerable position there on the ropes. King of the Carnies. Won many Rumbles in the past, as he said, last year's mid-year Rumble.
That was the winner. You see him right there. And then he went on to win the Heavyweight Championship.
There you go. Taylor King knocks him off the spot. Oh, look out. Taylor gets off of that rope.
And it's done. He is going to take Taylor King and throw him over the top rope, and this match is over. Your winner will be Chris Target.
We do not want Chris Target.
No!
Oh! Target's arm is wrapped up in those ropes. That is what saved him from elimination. All the EPW fans.
Back in the ring, back in the ring, get back in the ring.
Blue does not want to see Chris Target win this Rumble.
You shut up, you idiot fans.
They are chanting EPW. This is the blue branded show, Don. You can't blame them.
See, now look at this. This is smart strategy. Chris Target and Chris J. Lazarus figuring out a way to get the win on this match. And then myself and Chris Target will move on to ReAwakening. That's what's happening right here, right now. Wait, what is this referee doing?
Referee Matthew Clark taking the foreign object out of the matchup, not allowing that SHWA championship to be in play. Oh, look out! Oh! Taylor King has done it! He has won the ticket to Madness Rumble.
The referees haven't called it yet. The referees haven't called it.
No, they got knocked out when.
Well, then they can't say it's done yet.
They're making their way up to their feet. No.
Oh, yes, very much yes.
Not like this.
No.
Oh, and Target's out of there.
Chris Target has been eliminated. Your winner and going on to the main event of ReAwakening 21 to compete for the EPW Championship. The dub machine has done it. Taylor King has won
the EPW ticket to Madness Rumble. He has got himself a spot in the main event of ReAwakening 21. Don, how do you feel about that?
He shouldn't have even been, this match shouldn't have even happened. This is a farce. I'm supposed to go one-on-one with the champion and then win. Now they've added another idiot in there. Taylor King, the worst of the idiots.
Checking possible ReAwakening main eventer. And the decision is given. ReAwakening main eventer, the dub machine, Taylor King. And you better believe he is pumped up. The Fremantle Flyer, the dub machine. The Don is livid. CJL is standing, jumping out of his wheelchair. But I gotta say, I love it. And so does the crowd in attendance. 20 people tried, 19 failed. There is only one winner of the ticket to Madness Rumble, and it is Taylor King.